don't forget to like and subscribe.
Hello there. All right, I just watched the movie The Curse of Bridge Hollow. I'm assuming that's the name. Terrible movie, absolutely terrible movie. One thing I kept referencing, because they kept referencing the girl's age. I'm old enough to do this. I'm old enough to do this. Every time that came up, her age, I just kept saying she's not old enough to act. She's a terrible actress. I forgot his name. The lead actor. He's a comedian. I enjoyed him because he knew it was a stupid movie. He knew it was ridiculous, so he went over the top. I think the girl was just trying to act serious, and it just didn't fit with the stupidity of the movie. Okay, first of all, this is a kid's movie, I'm assuming, yet they're teaching you how to make corrosive chemicals. They're teaching you just... Why? The movie was absolutely just... I couldn't stand this. My brain feels dumb. There's so many things that I want to say, but for some reason, I feel so... Well, I'm already dumb, okay? But I feel so much dumber after watching this that I can't think my thoughts through. I mean, I found it funny that the wife enjoyed baking gluten-free, sugar-free, soy food, cookies and muffins and things. Apparently, she had never tasted it herself because she's an awful cook. Everyone knows she's an awful cook, but she didn't know she was an awful cook. There's so many problems with the movie. I guess it was made for kids, but it just so terrible acting. It wasn't a fun movie. I mean, with like I haven't seen Hocus Pocus 2, but like the original Hocus Pocus or Stardust or those other, they're fun, they're cheesy, but they work. I mean, I had a Haunted Mansion vibe at the very beginning of the movie, but it just wasn't. I enjoyed Haunted Mansion, I guess because I was a kid when I watched it and I haven't seen it since, so I enjoyed it. It was mainly those stone heads that sung. I liked those. But here, I couldn't really find a single thing about it that I liked. I mean, the reason they're jack-o'-lanterns is because of this stingy Jack. He was trapped. Why don't they just destroy the souls? Why is there always a spell to trap souls, but not one to destroy one? Why does the devil allow him free one night? Why didn't he just allow him free every night? I mean, you would think the devil would want to cause chaos. And of course, the one who worshipped, who collected Satanist things was the principal, who was one of the nicest people, one of the funny, you'll see him in almost every comedy. So when I saw him, I was like, oh, I'm going to enjoy this. Because he was in FU, he was in Pitch Perfect. He always plays that funny. Well, he's always funny, and I always enjoy him. So when he showed up, I enjoyed it. But I didn't care for the movie. I absolutely could not stand this movie because the girl was just so. The father was basically doing his best to use logic into everything, yet she thought he was dumb for using sound reasoning in logic. And the movie tries to make him seem completely dumb because, well, let's face it, adults are dumb and kids are always smart. They made him seem dumb because everything she was talking about, when it's mystical and everything, you just have to go on faith, I guess. So sometimes it doesn't have, what was her saying? That as long as it's real, you can destroy it, but there doesn't have to be a reason as to why, or you don't have to know why it happens. It just... Yeah, there was something else in this movie that I just couldn't stand. It bothered me to no end. I just can't think of it. This movie's just absolutely ridiculous. Moving from the big town to a small town, that whole... Okay, that was funny. Because there's something he says, like the white privilege they're going to feel by living in that little town area. I did find it funny, though, with the baking, the family knew. It's still the same problem. She had no clue she was a terrible baker, because apparently it was well-liked in the city, because big city people enjoy tasteless things. However, small-town folk enjoy the fast food. I'm from a small town. I will admit, though, because, crap, what's his name? I keep thinking, it's not Marlon, is it? No, the father, he was a fun character, okay? I enjoyed him almost throughout. They made him a little too childish because they made the kids the adults. Of course, it's a kids movie. Why wouldn't they go around that? But Oh, I can't put my finger on the other thing that was bothering me. My brain feels so shut down, and I've just been talking for too long. So, thank you all for watching. Talk to you next time. Toodles.